Hi, Leo. Queen of Pentacles, good for you. Could be male or female. That could be Capricorn. Three of Wands. Oopsie. The Emperor. That could be Aries. The Hierophant. That could be Taurus. Temperance. Sagittarius. Four of Wands. Yay! So 4 here. 4 and 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Look at that. 10 of Wands. Busy, busy, busy. All right. What do we got here? This is 3 of Wands about for Leo. So things are stable. You're worried they're going to leave, though. You're worried about. Is it worry or is it just there's prescience? What are you wanting to stay on top of things and be prepared? What is it? What's this 3 of Wands? Leo. What's this 3 of Wands about? Knight of Pentacles, that could be Taurus, didn't have to be. What's this Emperor about? 4 of Pentacles. I just feel like it's all crooked. Alright, 4 of Pentacles. So there's you're worried and waiting and maintaining. Worry, wait, maintain. Lather, rinse, repeat. Worry, wait, maintain. Lather, rinse, repeat. So you're on top of things, but you're worried about the status of things. What's this Hierophant about? What's this Hierophant about? Okay. The Hangman. That could be Pisces. What's his Temperance about? Ace of Pentacles. Good. Have faith. What's this 4 of Wands? You're good at that, so that's I'm not asking too much of you. It's honestly, like, I don't mind saying that because I feel like you can handle that. Calling on that optimistic spirit of yours. Page of Wands. Okay, so you are in a holding or a waiting pattern, and it's going to. Your job is to not do anything. Your job is to stay the course. Don't do anything different. This is a week of pretty much all is quiet on the Western Front, or that comes from a movie. I can't remember what it is. It was probably a Western or something. But anyway, this is you keeping things stable and calm. But in the back of your mind, there's like this little kind of like restlessness or worry. But good for you for not doing anything about it. You don't need to do anything about it. You're just, it's almost like getting kind of exasperated with the way things are, like kind of tired and like, okay, when's this going to change? Because this is kind of a new normal for all of us. But this is you, things are okay. Things are quiet and things are calm. And this is you holding vigil. This is you standing, being diligent and maintaining and staying the course, but you're kind of on high alert. I think that's more about you and your personality than it is your need to be, but it feels like you really want to preserve how everything's have been. You really want to carry that into next week, and you do, but you're not going to be any less alert for it. So it's kind of a you thing, that like a personality thing that for the Leos I'm reading for, you're really there's a lot of vigilance here this week. What's this 10 of Wands here? 2 of Pentacles. So all right, your financial situation, look at all these. You're worried about it. It's stable, but you're worried about it. So the thing is, are you going to be finding out that things are changing? Are you waiting to hear what the changes are? Has that been what's happened? Is that you've heard about changes? Things are stable for now, but they haven't really taken shape or form yet. So now you're like, okay, what are the changes? Whatever those are, they haven't been fleshed out fully. So you're kind of in this holding pattern. So that would explain the vigilance or being diligent about conserving. Things are stable, but there's this worry about keeping it stable. And I think it's based on a decision from either your employer or waiting for some money to come in. When's it going to come in? How's it going to come in? Like, what are the conditions for it? There's money, and you're worried about being able to have access to it or consistency with it. So I don't know if your work schedule is changing or if they're figuring out how to pay you from working from home or what's going on, but the money is there. But there's a concern about you being able to maintain or continue to have that. So and I say there's a concern is because it's your concern. It's not going anywhere. This is a you thing. So for the Leos I'm reading for, it's like you're kind of predisposed to concern or worry, and that's not a slam. It's a personality thing I'm reading here. Um, this is money being there, being figured out. You are considered and regarded and valued. You're not going to be overlooked. You're not going to be denied. But there's a concern that you are. Whatever situation it is, you're worried that if you don't stay on top of it, you're not going to be able to get to it or have access to it. So that would make sense. And I personally don't like it when people say, "Oh, relax, it's fine," unless that comes with a why. You know what I mean? And I don't have the why. I just know that it's there, but you're feeling like that's not good enough. I really need to stay on top of this. So do it. What can it hurt? Honestly, what else are we going to do right now? If you want to flesh something out and find out answers, do it. If it's going to make you feel better, do it. It's, what else are we going to do right now? And I will say that it's there, so it's not leaving. It's coming to you. It's just, it feels like you're worried about it. All right. What else? Why are you... Yeah, okay, there's the Eight of Swords. Why? Why are you worried about it? What's the worry? Oh, because you're at home. This is it. The shelter in place. There it is. So what, is it just that you're like, you know what? I really want to be out there doing things. This having to be at home. What's this Eight of Swords about? For Leo. Yep, because things have changed. Okay. Things have changed. Okay, worst case scenario for some of you might be like, shoot, it's a blessing in disguise. But this could be job loss or job being laid off for right now. Like this is a temporary disruption for right now. Things have shifted and are changed right now. It's causing a lot of stress and worry. The thing is, you're not going to be just discarded. You're going to be provided for and you're going to be helped and supported. You just don't know how yet. And that's probably why, in light of this right here, that's probably why there's this diligence or wanting to stay vigilant, waiting to hear so I can plan. What's the plan? What's going to happen? You're wanting answers and they don't know yet. So that means you don't know yet. The answers are coming. The money is there. You need to have faith. This is sort of a reset and you're going to be doing things differently from here forward, but it's not going to be based on lack. It's going to be based on difference. Like, okay, yeah, you're still getting paid, but you're going to be at home. Or we're going to have you do this from home instead. Your job description or your duties are going to change, but the money and the stability is there. The worry is there also for you. So it shows you worried here. Wanting to take control of that stability and maintain it. And whatever you're doing for money or for job, whatever, it's in transition. And nobody knows, it's a learning curve and you're kind of just going with the flow, but you do want answers. Understandably so. Who wouldn't? That's really... Yeah. I don't even see romance here. Like I feel like that's on the back burner. I don't see romance here. Okay. Get it? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is we got two of those. So that's where your focus is, and this is you wanting some answers, waiting to hear for that before you can make any kind of changes or moves. You're in a holding pattern. Nothing's changed, nothing's in deficit, but nothing is in surplus either, and you're wanting answers so you can plan. Makes sense, honestly. Who wouldn't? What else for the answers? It feels like you might get communication, but you're not going to get the answers until the answers aren't coming this week. The communication about information is coming, but the answers that you want aren't coming yet. Nothing's going to have been decided this coming week. So you'll be in communication. You're going to, get some information, but you're still going to have questions, and you're going to have to wait for those. those answers. Things are in a holding pattern right now. What else for Leo? Let go and have fun. Yeah, because you don't need to be concerned about this to the level that you are. But I don't like it when people say relax, it's fine, because you don't know my mind. You don't know my concerns, or like, don't tell me that unless you can tell me why it's going to be fine. So otherwise, it's just a thoughtless remark. I say go ahead and do your due diligence, because that's what makes you feel better. You want your own answers, and you should. So you're gonna be vigilant. We got the 3 of Wands here. We got celebration. It's almost like this has been an unexpected reprieve. This sort of, interruption, or this sort of like disconnect, things changing and shifting, has been an unexpected like break. But it's almost like you might have, something celebratory, like a glass of wine or something, but your mind's still going to be thinking about like, okay, well, now what? And you'll get information and communication about it, but you're not going to get the answers you want this week. You're still going to have those questions. So, and that's fine, because that has more to do with you wanting the full picture that can't be given to you right now. Not because someone's withholding from you, or because, you're going to be, that's not good enough. No, you're just wanting the full picture. This is just you doing your due diligence. And the answers will come, they're not coming this week. You might get them next week, but it's just your company's going through it too. Like this is an adjustment for everybody. So nobody has any answers yet. This right here, though, this could be unexpected blessings right here. This is unexpected new normal that's actually like a serendipity, like quite advantageous to you. It's a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? So at least the reset part of it is the kind of the forced, I don't want to say isolation, but that's kind of what it is, like the forced new normal. It's actually going to be something that you might be like, okay, well, wow, all right, I guess we get to do things this way. You're just wanting to know what the parameters are, because you want to maintain this. Yes, for Leo. Okay, so we've got, well, that was like that. Okay, how am I? Either way. This is a 7 of Cups. Yes, disarray, discordant, or like, okay, everything's up in the air. Like, who knows what? Some people feel the most comfortable with that, because it's like, all right, that takes the obligation off of me. Like, nobody knows what's going on, so I'm off the hook here. I don't have to have the answers right now. Some people find solace in that, because nobody knows what's going on, so we're just gonna take the night off. We're just not gonna worry about it for tonight. You know what I mean? So we've got everything kind of being up in the air, and this is 6 of Wands reverse, right? Is that 6 of Wands reverse? So this is an interruption in the steady progress that was being made. Things going along as normal, things progressing, that has been put on hold, because everything's up in the air right now. And that's probably why there's not a focus on your this could be about your romantic situation, but this feels like primarily work. And that's all of a sudden your focus has been like, because that has been called into, like, there's been interruption in your work schedule, in your job. This could be a temporary layoff. This is a new normal for you that you're wanting to know the parameters of, so you can adjust appropriately, and you can either conserve, or like where you want to put your time and your money. Only you don't know what, because you don't know what's going to happen yet. So yeah, welcome to a week of you laying low and staying vigilant, because you'll get information but not really answers yet. You're not going to be in deficit. There's not a surplus. This is like the status quo being maintained, but your mind's going to be on getting answers to be able to start planning for the next stage, your next move, a new job. This is a holding week. And yet here it says, let go and have fun. Some of you might be like, well, the heck with it then. I'm not going to worry right now. Nothing wrong with that either. Because what can you do? I have a hard time not knowing, so I don't think I'd be very celebratory, but maybe this is saying, yeah, we know you won't be that celebratory, but you need to be. Everything's going to be fine. Have faith. You're in a holding pattern. You're not going to be put into deficit or plunged into anything that you can't handle. You're going to be valued, considered, and provided for. So let go a little bit. Release the grip, so to speak. Yeah, you do that if that fits you, but No pressure from me because I get that whole, yeah, I'm not having that glass of wine until I figure out what's going on. I get it. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a good week, Leo.